Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how to make the best Sunday pot roast. It's absolutely delicious, very few ingredients. You can tweak it on the spices how you like it, and it makes it such a versatile Sunday dinner, and it's a crowd pleaser. So I've got everything set out here. I've still got some prepping to do. I've got to prep my potatoes, carrots, and my onion. Other than that, I've just got to sear the meat. I've got my oven preheated to 300 degrees. I've got my Dutch oven ready to go. You can certainly make this in a crock pot if you want to. Just kind of just sear the meat and then put it in the crock pot, and then just put everything on top. Let it go for about 8 to 9 hours and you're good to go. I've done that several times and it turns out perfect. But today we're going to cook it in the oven. So let's go over everything and let's get started. Alright guys, for starters you're going to need some roast. You can use any type of cut that you like, chuck roast, whatever, it's fine. I've got a 2.5 pound chuck roast here. You can go up to a 5 pound if you prefer, if you have a larger family. I've got 2.5 cups of beef broth here. I like to use the bouillon powder, just mix it with a little bit of water, and that is good to go. I've got about a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce here. This adds a ton of flavor. I've got some salt and pepper. I've got some potatoes here. I just rinsed them off. I got all of the dirt and stuff off and just left the peel on. The same thing with the carrots. I just rinsed them off, scrubbed them a little bit, and we're going to cut those up. I've got about 6 or 7 here. I've also got an onion, and I've got some minced garlic here. You can do however much garlic. I got about a tablespoon of chopped garlic, which is about 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. I've also got some rosemary and some thyme. I just went out to the garden and picked that. So that's good to go, but just getting some from Walmart or Publix or wherever is completely fine. You can use dried rosemary and thyme if that's what you have on hand. So we're going to go ahead and start prepping. We're going to start off by searing the meat, then we're going to go ahead and chop the vegetables and get that ready to go while the meat is searing. So let's go ahead and get that started. Okay guys, for the meat, all I'm going to do is drizzle a little bit of olive oil on one side. We'll season the other side when we get it into the pan. So we're just going to brush this all over the top. This will just help the salt and pepper stick to the beef. Okay, so we've got that, and then you're just going to season this liberally with some salt and pepper. This will add tons and tons of flavor to the meat. Alright, so that is done. We're going to go ahead and move over to the stove and get this side searing and season the other side while that is searing. Okay guys, so my pan is heated over medium heat. I'm just going to add just a little bit of oil to the pan, about a tablespoon or so. And then we're just going to add in our beef. Add a little bit of oil to this just to help the seasoning stick. Just brush that over like that. And then we'll add some more salt and pepper. Alright. Now this is going to sear for about 6 minutes per side. While that's going on, we will go ahead and prep our vegetables. Okay, so we're going to do our potatoes. And all you're going to do for potatoes is just kind of cut them into chunks, about 2 inches, and then just toss them in a bowl. You can cut them smaller if you want, but if you cut them smaller, just go ahead and cook your meat for about 2 hours before you add your potatoes, so that way they don't get too mushy in the process. Okay, and then for the carrots, you're going to do the same thing. All I do is just cut the ends off, and then I just cut them about 1.5 to 2 inches in pieces. So I'm going to finish chopping this carrot, and I will be right back, and then we will cut the onion. Okay guys, for the onion, you're just going to just remove the outer layer of the onion. I've already cut the ends off. So now you're just going to cut this into quarters. You cut it in half, and cut it in half again, and that is good to go. Alright, so I'm going to clean this up, flip over the meat, and let it sear on the other side, and I'll meet you right back here. Okay, so the meat is nice and seared on both sides. Now all you're going to do is add the rest of your ingredients. We're going to add in our beef broth, the Worcestershire sauce, garlic, give that a little mix to distribute that garlic in there really well. I'm going to add in our potatoes. Our carrots. And our onion. We're just going to kind of push this down over into the liquid so they get nice and cooked through. We're going to season those with a little bit of salt and pepper, just for them to have a little bit of flavor. Okay. And now for the herbs. I'm just going to lay these right over the top of the meat so it gets all of that nice herby flavor. And we'll just remove these later. Alright, so all you're going to do now is just cut off the heat, cover it with a lid, and you're going to put this in the oven, and you're going to cook it for about 3.5 to 4 hours, or until the meat is nice and tender. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to tick that little notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. I upload twice a week. And remember, you can always find the link to my blog so you can get all of the recipes. Just go there, type in the search bar whatever recipe you like, and it'll bring it right up. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go enjoy dinner and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.